Okay, let's get started. I've always known of God's existence. Playing in nature as a child, I looked at all the wonders in this world as a clear sign of a creator. The ants, the bees, the flowers and the trees, the animals, the delicious food that we ate, and the rain. It was obvious that someone much bigger than us made it all. Raised in a Christian household, I quite early understood what Jesus did for me. I didn't understand the depth of it though. The first prayer I remember praying was around age 3. I remember sitting outside in the summer grass and I asked God for a cat that I would name Misty. And a year and a half later, that prayer got answered. As I grew older, I soon realized life was much harder than it had seemed when I was younger. I struggled a lot in my teenage years and came to a point where life seemed meaningless and insecurities within myself grew into self-hatred. There was a constant war going on in my mind. I didn't know how to deal with the battles, not the one raging all around me on the outside, and not the one raging even harder on the inside. I remember I went to church during this time. I still read the Bible and I prayed to God. I had a relationship with Him. I had a godly mentor and Christian community around me. Few knew of my inside battles. There was comfort in worshiping God together. One night I had a dream. As the war raged even harder in my head, I found myself sobbing on my bed. I fell asleep and had a dream. Jesus hugged me in that dream. And I woke the next morning with new strength and a sense of just warmth embracing my body. Warmth and peace, and I knew it was Jesus. As time went by, things got harder. At one point, I ran away from it all and was gone in the forest for almost 24 hours. I share that whole story in my book. The link will be in the description. But at the end of the tunnel, how long and dark it may seem, there will come light. And once you've hit rock bottom, there's only one way, and that is up. My turning point came when I truly realized that I did not want this anymore. That being said, the way up was long and hard. Each day was a struggle, but it was also during this time that I really formed a deep and personal relationship with Jesus. I had never leaned on Him this much before. My faith was once again put to the test when the Christian community I once knew to love and trust let me down and more or less rejected me. I started to find out about the people out there calling themselves Christian, but who truly were wolves in sheep's clothing. I knew that after being deeply hurt by these people, I had a choice to make. Would I reject God and let go of my faith because of people? Or would I grow closer to Jesus than ever before and choose forgiveness and not hold on to grudges? I chose the later option, and boy am I happy I did. My testimony might not be what you normally hear about people going from deep darkness and really not knowing God at all to encountering Him and doing a 180 in their lives and truly starting to follow Him instead. But I still think my story is worth sharing. As a Christian, you can struggle with things. Just because you know Jesus, it doesn't mean you never mess up or that you don't make unwise choices. But knowing Him, loving Him, giving your entire life to Jesus will change the course of your life. And when you mess up, God will still be able to use that for His glory. To hear more about my journey with Jesus, feel free to check out my book. The link will be in the description below. God bless you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!